In another stock trade, Alan Nuckman is the chief market strategist at Agora Financial. Down at the Cboe, Alan VIX 14 this morning, a whopping 2-point move. Is it going to last though? Because all the other PMIs are pointing to stabilization.
Yeah, that is the question. So this is a little bit of a breakout here. Now, if you look at the VIX, it had been trading between 12 and 14 for more than a month. It had a breakdown last week when we made new all-time highs in the S&P, but the VIX isn't anywhere near its lows or even its 2019 lows. Now we've come back to the top edge and pushed out above this 14 level. So as we've seen every time in the VIX, let's wait and see where we are after a couple more days, see if they get smacked back down as it has done almost every single time when we get these mini VIX explosions.
All right, so Alan, it sounds like it's a busy morning back there today at Cboe. So, I mean, I know that you and I have discussed the bull case and the shorter end, the short, VIX case. So do you use today and any selling here as an opportunity to get long stocks, short volatility, or do you have to sort of tiptoe in a market that remains expensive?
Well, I try and just make it really simple. You want to be buying on these pullbacks, and that's been successful. We've seen a snapback attack essentially for all of 2019. Now, let's remember where we were last December. The technology, the NDX, it was 45% lower. The Dow and the S&P were 35% lower. So we've come a long, long ways off those December depths, and I'm not looking for that to change anytime soon. You have to find good values and maybe find some stocks that haven't participated in this rally, but I'm still going to be very bullish. November, we gained 3.5% across the board in stocks and more, so that's the best month since June. Nothing new here.
All right, Alan, let's talk one stock you've got your eye on. We're watching macros. Right now, NASDAQ down 1%. Let's talk Snap, though, because it's also lower today. Of course, we know it's had an incredible comeback story in 2019, down 3%. Not a lot going on. We actually had an analyst upgrade last week, but you're looking at the shares from what perspective? You want to buy the dip on this thing?
Yes, and this momentum play as well. It's up 180% off those lows, but I'm a lot older than you, and I've been in the markets a lot longer than you, so I remember there was a little stock called Facebook that once they figured out how to monetize themselves and they realized they had that many customers,
they bounced
back.
Remember? Way back to, GE in its glory days or something. Come on,
remember
man.
When Facebook
I grew up with Facebook.
Came all the way down to... It came all the way down to $15. Everybody thought they couldn't figure out how to monetize all those users. So that's what can happen with Snap. Snap's got 200 some million users, and they're talking getting about 300 million. So there's some value there when they can unlock that. And looking at the stock, it had a great decline from its 30 IPO down to 5. So that puts the midpoint pivot at about 17.5. So that's the near-term objective. It's a stock stuck right now between 14 and 18. So I'm looking at a January call. The January option has a month and a half. I'm looking for some short-term action because I'm seeing some smart money loading up on positions here. So the $13 call, which is just below that support level, the $13 call is right now trading for about 2.25, and it's $2 in the money. So it's 25 cents away from expiration break even. And this, like I said, has been a very, very strong momentum stock that's got somebody's attention for sure.
All right. So Jan 17 means you're not going to get caught up in a Snap earnings, right? So
Jan 13.
Jan 13. Okay. All right.
Right.
All right, Alan Nuckman.
So you got some time there, and we'll look to see if the Snap can snap back again.
All right, there we go. Nicely done, Alan. Appreciate it. Join us from the Cboe as the chief market strategist at Agora Financial. Facebook. All right. We'll be right back. Let's talk about why one of our guests who runs a tactical fund turned cautious in the month of November. Stick around. Looking forward to the next conversation. Always a good one.